are self-conscious about wearing a sleeveless top. And, you know, they always refer to, are you referring to this, the little bat wings? Well, first of all, don't put your arm like that and do that, okay? That's the number one thing. But I want to teach you the 3 things that you need to do that are going to surprise you to get great looking arms in just minutes per week. The first one is don't go super heavy when you're lifting weights. That is old school. For women, we don't need to go super, super heavy. We can use moderate weights, you know, an 8-pound dumbbell or a 12-pound dumbbell. If you're first starting, even a 5-pound dumbbell is fine. I've been working with 60 and 70-year-olds who have great definition and all they ever use is 5 pounds. So really don't worry so much about the weight that you use as much as you are focusing on doing the exercise right. So if you're doing a bicep curl, you're really squeezing that muscle. And that's all you need to do when it comes to using a light weight is do that. Number 2, the second surprising thing is don't do all of your upper body movements in one day. That is too much for your body. It's too stressful. What you want to do is a little bit, about 2 to 3 times a week, whatever your busy schedule allows. So how do you do that? Well, day 1, you could do some exercises for your biceps and your triceps. So 3 different exercises for biceps, 3 different exercises for triceps, doing them 2 or 3 times. That's all you need. And then day 2, you could do your chest and your back. Again, same idea. 3 different exercises for your chest, 3 different exercises for your back. And then on the 3rd day, you could do shoulders. I like to do a shoulder workout with nothing else, no other body parts, because your shoulders are delicate and they need lots of attention. And again, do about 3 different exercises for that as well. Now, what exercises are you going to ask me the next time? Now, that depends on your body type, your body shape, your fitness experience, and what your goals are. So definitely in terms of learning which exercises, make sure you are meticulous with form. And if you don't have experience in strength training, that you actually get a coach. Now, what's the 3rd thing? What's the 3rd thing that is going to give you shapely arms? This one is going to surprise you. What shapes your arms the most is what you put in your mouth. That is everything, right? The amount of body fat that you are carrying is really going to show off the definition in your arms. So if you've been strength training for a long period of time and you carry a higher body fat, you're not going to see the definition quite as much. So really, when it comes to getting that shape and that sculpting in your arms, you want to make sure your diet is really on target and really in alignment with the goals that you're trying to achieve. So let's just run through those 3 things, right? Number 1 is don't use heavy weight, right? Use a light weight that you feel comfortable and confident with. Number 2, divide your week up. So you're spending a small amount of time, but dividing your upper body up into 2 or 3 different workouts. And number 3, focus on your diet. Get your diet right so that your diet is in alignment with your workout. That is just so, so, so important. And honestly, if you've always wanted to have great arms, if you have got beautiful blouses and beautiful sleeveless dresses in your closet that have been sitting at the back because you've noticed you've lost some muscle in your arms, then get on it. Get on it and get some help. That's one thing I have learned. And years ago, when I first started strength training, this will be 25 years ago, the first thing I did was I hired a coach. And that really is a great thing to do because then you know that your technique is correct and you are doing something that's individualized. And also you're not wasting time doing exercises that don't work. Think about how much time you invest in working out or that you want to be investing to get results. want to make sure you're doing the right exercises. And one thing I am is I'm meticulous about technique. But the thing is about technique and learning these upper body exercises is that once you learn it, you have that for life. Once you understand the technique, you can't unlearn it. You can actually keep going for the rest of your life. And to keep those muscles, and if you want to keep wearing, sleeveless tops and just feel confident and know that your posture is great, you want to keep going and be consistent with your workouts 5 years from now, 10 years from now. But again, it's got to be something that's individualized that works for you. And we're all a little bit different. So remember that. Don't use heavy weights. Have a plan that divides your upper body up 2 to 3 times a week. And number 3, for sure, be on point with eating the healthy foods that are going to help aid you in sculpting your body. So again, if you need some help with learning upper body, again, it's an amazing thing to hire a coach and to really get the information that you need. Just take a look in the comments and you can go ahead and book a free fat loss accelerator call with me, but go ahead and do it, because there's nothing that builds confidence than really feeling good about your body. And that's upper body as well. And it takes so little time in your week. It's just that you need a strategy and you want to make sure that you do it right. So I hope this helps.